What's up, Bravo tiers, Bravo bros? Today we're going to be doing a steering wheel on the Mitsubishi Bravo. So I got a wood grain, kind of matched the faux wood grain in here, and HKB Boss Kit OM13, supposed to fit the Mitsubishi Bravo and the mini cabs. I do have these in my store if you want to pick one of these up and do a steering wheel change on your Mitsubishi Bravo. Again, didn't really find any videos on YouTube on how to do it, so hopefully it won't be too difficult and I can show you guys how to do it. Usually the hardest part is just taking off the horn cover, because I don't really want to break it, but it's hopefully just held in with some like pressure clips and just lets go. So we're gonna do some gorilla yanking on that. But this is a Kyo Star, I don't know, cheap eBay steering wheel, 79 bucks or something like that, I think. Can't remember. Not very expensive. I know you go with the nice Nardi, and those are like 180, or maybe it was even more, 300. I can't remember. I can't pull the trigger on something that expensive, so we'll just go with the cheaper Chinese version. So you got all that stuff. Let's figure out how to get the horn cover off. So I thought maybe taking off the little Mitsubishi symbol would give us access to like something, but it does not. So if your steering wheel looks like this one, pulling that Mitsubishi logo off doesn't do anything. So I think we just gotta yank the horn cover off, which I don't like. Oh well, there we got it. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. Some pressure clips, there's about 4 of them. So there we go. That was easy peasy. So good news is, the steering wheel underneath has the threaded holes, so we can use our handy dandy steering wheel puller tool. That looks like maybe a 19 or 17 millimeter bolt. So I'll go get my tools. But before you do anything, before you take it off, if you drive your Bravo and the steering is a little wonky, mine is like tilted quite a bit to the left. It doesn't pull, it's just the steering wheel is crooked for whatever reason. I'm kind of thinking this thing was maybe in a front end collision, and that's maybe why the paint is so nice, because it looks brand new, but whatever. And something got messed up with the alignment, but it doesn't pull, it's just the steering wheel's crooked. So I just have to drive crooked, and if I let go of it, it still goes straight. So this way, I can now, pretty sure it's about this crooked, so I can put the new hub adapter on, pointing straight forward now, and that will give us our new steering alignment. If it's pulling, that would be a different story. You probably need to get it realigned. Making the steering wheel go straight is just a band-aid on a problem that you should probably get checked out, which, I mean, you can get these things aligned probably mostly anywhere that have small enough racks for these to go on. But yeah, I'm gonna get my puller and a socket, and we'll get this steering wheel off. Turns out the center nut is 17 millimeter. Yeah, so let's take that guy out. It's kind of like one of those locking nuts with the top that kind of squishes in, so it's gonna take a little bit of a ugga-dugga to get that one undone. So now that we got that off, let's see if we can even just, oh, I didn't even need the steering wheel. Maybe this thing was already removed at one time with a custom steering wheel. That's why, and they just stuck it on crooked. But there she is. Very easy. Didn't even need the steering wheel puller. Most of the time you don't need the steering wheel puller. You can give these things a good couple whacks to the side while you're pulling up, and most of the time it'll knock it loose. That one was very easy. I didn't have that much luck with my sandbars doing that. They were stuck on there pretty good. The puller really popped when I used the puller. But yeah, that worked out perfect. So we'll set that aside. Now we'll get our steering wheel hub adapter. These are from Japan. HKB Boss Kit. These are very simple to install as well. So it's got a top arrow, so that's what's going to be your very top, because that's going to be the top screw on your should be a 6 screw or 6 hole steering wheel. So we're going to put that at the top, which is where we hopefully had aligned it. And that's another thing. I'll just kind of put everything together, just not super tight, and then I'll test drive it and make sure that it's straight, because we can essentially, you know, turn it just a little bit because they are, it is splined. But I think that's pretty close. So we're gonna put that in there with that arrow straight up. Very nice. And then we'll put our nut back in there. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Yeah, whatever. Let's just put it on there. Okay. So that's popped on there. Now, let's take our screws. Alright, let's see if we can rig up this horn button. Dookie Housers. I don't have the wire. I gotta go get the wiring for the horn. I'll be right back. Okay, let's get the wires connected. So we're gonna take the power, and then that will run up to our horn button. Let me just put a screw in it for now to hold it. And then we'll hook up the horn button. And then we'll take the ground. What I usually do is just let it flop around inside the hub, because it's going to be grounding inside the hub. Touches only but metal in there. So let's we'll do that. Now, take that screw back out. And let's say you, I learned this on the last one I did. Let's say you put the wires in there. You take the positive feed coming out from the hub adapter, which is the green wire, and you plug it into your horn button, and then you take another wire coming off the horn button just to ground inside the hub. And as soon as you put it together and it starts honking, switch your wires. The wires are flipped, so it's getting a constant ground instead of acting like a switch. As soon as you switch the wires, the horn will stop honking, and then it will work only when you press the button. That one I had to figure out a while ago. Just switch the wires. Okay, steering wheel's all screwed in. We're going to take her for a little test drive, and we'll make sure that the steering wheel's straight. Oh. Okay, I got the wires switched up. Let's take that apart. I'm pretty sure I do. That's weird. The horn only works with the key on. Okay. Gotta switch the wires around. So that's what I'm saying. You get it and the horn just goes on. Switch the wires around and that'll fix your problem. I'll be right back. Let's show you guys what I see. So wood grain. Got the wood grain. Looks pretty good, and it's black. They have different color inner spokes, but I wanted the black to go with like the black column and the black paint, obviously, and the wood to match. But yeah, it's super clean. We'll give this a test drive. Make sure that she's driving straight now. Once you get your Boss kit, your HKB Boss kit on there, this sleeve will slide down to cover like the guts inside. And in theory, that it works with this one. When you use your blinker, it will reset. I know the short hub adapter for like the sandbars that I have don't reset the turn signals. I haven't figured out a fix for that yet. Maybe we get someone to 3D print some kind of an adapter, but this one should reset the signal. But man, I like it. It looks really good. Can't wait to get the Sparkos on here, get her lowered. Looking good. Just thought I'd show you guys straightening out the wheel. Worked. Driving straight now. Awesome. So that is a fix for your crooked steering wheels. Just put the old steering wheel in the center position of driving straight, and then reinstall the steering wheel hub so it drives straight. At least the steering wheel drives straight anyway. So cool. Yeah, it worked. First try. So thanks for watching, guys. Very easy modification for your Mitsubishi Bravo. I almost said sandbar. Again, Boss Kit OM13. I do sell those in my store if you want to pick one up. Steering wheel was off of eBay. Much cheaper on eBay than Amazon. A lot of parts are cheaper on eBay than Amazon, so just a heads up. And for the most part, shipping isn't too bad with eBay. It is nice having that Amazon Prime, but eBay will save you a good chunk of money on some stuff. But again, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.